Hello everyone, welcome to part 93 of Laravel 11 series in which we are creating the e-commerce website with Laravel and MongoDB. So in this part we are going to protect routes with middleware. So we have seen that we are able to create the login and register process, and we are able to work on the forgot password as well, and now we are going to start working on the account pages. Okay, so account pages will come once the user sign in and wants to update his account or want to change his password. But one thing we need to do there, like account pages must not be accessed by unauthorized persons. So that's why we are going to protect the routes. Like if I'm going to log in here you can see I have reached the card page. Now after this the user will going to click on account page, and then the account page is going to open. We are going to add the dummy account page and change password page for now, and we are going to protect those. Like if the user is not logged in, then he can't able to access the account page. So for that we are going to make changes in route. Okay, we will add the auth route group, and let's start working on this thing. Okay, so these are the steps that you can find under video, and we are going to follow these steps to make it possible. Okay, so first thing is that we are going to modify in web.php file. I'm going to open the web.php file. So here I'm going to add under front, because we are working under front, and now we are going to work for the account routes, means the routes that are only that are protected and can be accessible only after login. Okay, so see, I'm going to add this route group with middleware auth. See here, I am going to add this one. So any routes that will come inside this middleware auth, it means the auth is required, authentication is required, user authentication is required. Only then the person can able to access those routes. Okay, so here user authentication is required, means the user is required to log in before accessing his account as well as the change password. So these two routes I have added here, and one more thing I am required to do. See, I'm going to add these functions in UserController just to display coming soon for now, as we are going to work on these pages later on. And I'm going to add these pages just to show here the coming soon in both user account as well as the change password. Now what will happen, like if the user will click on account, he can see the coming soon here. But once the user log out, then again I'm going to open the user account. Okay, user account I'm going to open, and here you can see that thing is coming because of this one, because we have put these two routes under route group auth. So I'm going to remove this one. Then you can simply access this one. Like, see, now you can simply access, because there is these routes are openly, these are not under any auth middleware group. Okay, so no protection is given to these two routes, so the anyone can able to open the account route. Okay, so that is not correct at all. So we need to put these two routes under middleware auth, like we have done. Okay, so once again I am going to add this one, middleware auth, and we're going to put these two routes under middleware auth. Okay, so it is trying to going to the login. See, once the user will try to open the account or change password or any other route that comes under auth middleware, then the login page will come automatically. See, it is redirecting to the login page. This is the default feature of Laravel. Okay, so we need to name the login with this one. Okay, so what we are required to do, one minor change we are required to do, just we are going to give the user login, we are going to name it with the login. Okay, so here this is our login route. I am going to name it with login, and that's set. And now if the user will try to open the account page, he will automatically redirect back to the login page. Okay, so it means the user is required to log in before accessing his account. See, now see, the user not able to access the account, and once the user gets login, like user gets login now, and user now click on account, then he can able to access the account page. Means after login, user can able to access the account page as well as the change password page. Okay, so this is the change password URL. I'm going to open now because the user is already logged in. Here you can see no its URL is user slash change password. Okay, so see here okay, so there is post method. Okay, so I am going to make it get, though it is post, but right now I'm going to make it get. Okay, you can see the coming soon here. Okay, so it means the user is required to log in only, then he can able to access. Like if the user is log out, then he can't able to open this change password page. See here it is redirecting to login page, and also account he not able to access at all. So this is the purpose of making the middleware auth. This is by default given by the Laravel, and we are just required to put all the routes under it, those routes that we want to only accessible after user login. Okay, so I hope that it's clear to you, and if you have any query you can surely contact me. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.